grand final, obviously, this weekend. How much is that going to factor into your, selection plans going?
I mean, as you saw, I think we invited 40 guys into camp, and there was about 26 from those two sides. So they've been dominant, the best two sides in the competition, and two of the best games for a long period of time in Australian rugby, I reckon. The Brumbies Reds games in round robin, so it should be a doozy.
Any particular roles, positions that you're going to be looking at that someone can put a hand up for?
Oh look, there's a lot of spots that are really competitive, so no better time to make a statement than in a final, I reckon.
Vunivalu will miss out, but is he still part of your plans and in the frame?
Sorry?
Vunivalu will miss out, but is he still part of your plans?
Oh look, definitely. There's a handful of guys who have got injuries and unfortunately won't take the field on the weekend, but look, we've been watching those guys closely. We're monitoring their recovery, and hopefully they'll get an opportunity to show their wares against the Kiwi sides.
How do you see the match playing out?
Yeah, I'm not going to pick a winner because I'll get shot by someone, but the Brumbies have been fast starters in both those games, and the Reds have clawed their way back and only really taken the lead in the dying moments. So both sides would have learnt a bit from that. I'd say the Reds will want to start faster, the Brumbies will want a strong finish.
Any chance of seeing Shawnee Barn in a Wallabies jersey in the distant future?
Oh look, we've spoken to a number of former Wallabies who are plying their trade around the world, and Sean's one of those. I had a chat to him when I first arrived here, and then maybe about 3 months ago, and so look, we're keen to get those guys back and play Super Rugby and hopefully force their way into a World Cup side. So, but yeah, look, I'm not sure. Things haven't really progressed since we spoke maybe 3 months ago.
How excited are you as the head coach, looking at the quality of these two sides and the potential of the quality of this game? Let's put a big smile on your face knowing what you've got to choose from later on.
Yeah, well, I think that's an important thing. We've got games, and both these games were real high intensity and certainly a lot closer to test footy than the average super game. So, so that's really important. These guys are, put under a bit of pressure and, to utilise the skills they've got. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a great match-up and really looking forward to it.
All
good? Right, thanks guys.
The fan news roll and sense for the Kiwi one. Chiefs, your former team over, they got the super final this weekend against the Crusaders. What do you make of that one, and have you wished any of your old friends good luck over there?
Yeah, look, I'm in contact with Neil Barnes, who's the forward coach. We speak every week, and he said to me a number of weeks back when they hadn't won a game that they were going really well. He was really impressed with Clayton, who's a new head coach, and doing a really good job around connection with the community and with their Māori heritage and connection. So he felt that a win was only around the corner, and they won 5 in a row after that, and put a bunch of kids out last week who showed they've got really good depth at the moment. So yeah, look, I hope they go well. Hopefully they don't rely on a last-minute kick from Damien McKenzie. Put it to bed a little bit earlier than that, hopefully.
You got your obviously Wallabies hat on and focus on that Super Rugby final, but how much do you look at that game and that competition ahead of Bledisloe fixtures in internationals to come?
Yeah, look, we've got the luxury of watching trans-tasman's games over the next sort of 5 or 6 weeks, so that'll give us a good indication of where we're at and the shifts we need to make prior to Bledisloe Cup games.
Trans-Tasman, have you cast your eye around matchups in key games to come, or predictions about how Australian teams will go?
Yeah, look, it's going to be tough for Kiwi sides. They got 5 good teams. That's what we're excited about. I know all the teams are excited to test themselves against the New Zealand teams, and give you an idea of the sort of intensity that's going to be required when we start playing test footy.